Good morning, Bulldogs. I'm Jose.
And I'm Jacoby. Welcome to the November edition of the Bulldog Rundown. News for students by students.
This month we have stories covering all things holidays, winter sports, and FFA. We've got a full show lined up, so let's jump right in.
Winter sports athletes are gearing up for the start of the season. From early morning practices to team bonding, they've been working hard. Let's take a look at what they're most excited about this year.
In this news package, we're going to interview the coaches and players about the winter sports this year.
This upcoming season, I'm really excited. I think we have a lot of potential. We have a group of guys that play well together, and we've played for a long time, so I think it should go good.
How I feel about the upcoming wrestling season is that I think this time we will actually win state instead of placing second for 4 years in a row.
I feel pretty good about it. We lost a lot of good seniors last year, but we got a lot of new swimmers, so I think that will make up for it.
This season, we've been preparing by, we've done a lot of running. We're a small, fast team, so we need to be in shape and in the right condition by the time season comes. So mostly just running and a lot of working through our plays to get everything nice and controlled.
I'm preparing for the season by coming to the morning runs and going to the optional preseason practices.
I'm preparing for the season by doing preseason, which is when I swim with the girls, and I'm also keeping up with my diet, and I'm doing a lot of weightlifting.
The thing I enjoy most about basketball is probably like the team aspect and how even if you're not necessarily scoring, you can always contribute with assists, your defense, and the way it's just such a fast-paced game.
What I enjoy most about the sport is just like getting after it in practice, you know, like proving like how much I can go through and still put a smile on my face.
I really enjoy the community. It's a lot of great people. The coach is amazing, and it's just a great sport. It's a great exercise, and it's really good cardio. Good for that.
What do you?
Good luck to all our winter sport athletes. We wish them the best in their season.
Another group of students putting in a ton of effort is our FFA chapter. They recently headed to their national competition, and it's a big moment for them. Let's follow along and learn more about the work that goes into preparing for an event of this scale.
There are over 1.4 million members in the FFA this 2025 year. Here's what Hermiston, Oregon FFA has to say about nationals.
My perspective on agriculture and leadership has changed because there's a lot more agricultural career fields that I could go into that I realized, and all of it really does require leadership. So I was able to sit in at some of the sessions, the general sessions, which they had good talks and a couple of leadership workshops as well that were great. My favorite moment from FFA Nationals was either being in the holding room with my team, so like while we wait to go on, because we'd like pray and we'd like have fun conversation, or this was actually before the convention, but it was still during the trip. It was Hattie B's hot chicken. It was awesome.
So this year I went as a non-competitor. When both the previous years I went as a competitor, so it was vastly different. This year I got to kind of be on the outside and look into what it means to just go there and be a viewer and support those competing and not being the one being supported at the time. Seeing my Parley girls compete after they competed their first round, just watching them and then watching them interact after, it was a very proud moment because that was the competition that I did and I kind of fell for. The most rewarding thing during the competition was having both of our teams finishing and us going to dinner at Fogo de Chao that night and kind of just debriefing and just sitting there. And no matter how they did, we were all just very happy in that moment. We were all enjoying each other's presence and just being in conversation and just having good moments together.
I think what made me feel the most proud is when our Parley Pro team was actually competing. It's always tough. They've been working for almost a full year to get to nationals, And so watching them at the contest, showcasing everything that they've learned, the skills that they've developed, and just the fact that they did a great job just makes me proud. It makes all the hours worthwhile. So the National FFA Convention, as I've said before, is just really big. So the opportunities to go see different colleges, to go look at different jobs and careers that are there, the opportunity just to meet all the different FFA members from around the nation. Every state is represented, plus a lot of the commonwealths like Guam and Puerto Rico and things like that. So they get to see just everything that's out there. They get to bring home all kinds of skill that they've learned either in workshops or by competing or just by meeting and talking to other FFA members and learning what they have to offer. One thing that happened on the trip that was just really hilarious, when we were in Nashville, we went to Hattie B's Hot Chicken and had a great meal there, always do, but one of the things that they like to do at the restaurant is they come through at the end and they challenge you to eat their hottest spiced chicken. And they try to get you to eat 2 pieces of it, and they offer you a hat in exchange. And so we had several members, including one of our advisors, Miss Jones, who took on that challenge. Most people ate 1 piece and threw up their hands. Miss Jones actually ate 2 pieces and did a great job, but it was really hot, and they all started out talking real tough about how they can handle spicy food, and they all ended up in tears, and it was just it was great to see Miss Jones jump in there and take that challenge along with the students, and so it was just a lot of fun and pretty funny to watch.
Now let's get into our holiday segments. Starting with something most of us look forward to, the food. Tana, Mariah, and Satalia are showing us how to make a classic pumpkin pie step by step. If you're planning to bring a dessert to your family gathering, this might be the recipe to try.
Today we're going to show you how to make a simple pumpkin pie. Let's get started. So next step is to preheat your oven to 425, and then we're going to put our crust in there so it becomes firm and not soggy.
The first step is to grab your mixing bowl and add 1 can of 100% pure pumpkin.
Next step is pouring the whole can of sweetened condensed milk in.
And then next we're going to crack 2 eggs.
Next, we're going to season it with just a little bit of ginger and nutmeg.
Next, we're going to mix it and whisk it until it's smooth.
Once you get your mixture all mixed up and your crust is out of the oven, now you're gonna pour it all in.
After you fill up the crust with your filling, you're going to put it in the oven for 15 minutes at 425, and then after the 15 minutes you're going to drop it at 350 for 30 minutes. So here's our finished product. Thank you for watching.
Delicious.
I didn't see his technique.
Anybody else want to buy it?
What was the technique?
Very pumpkin. Tanner, are you serious right now? How do you even sing it? Well, looks like we gotta make another trip to the store. I gotta scoop it out. Tanner, dude, you're not a good cook.
Thanks, Tanner. That pie looked amazing. Before we continue, Jacoby, what's one of your favorite Thanksgiving traditions?
Probably hanging out with my family and friends.
All right, now let's hear what traditions other Bulldogs celebrate this time of year.
As Thanksgiving approaches, we're taking a look at the traditions that shape our celebrations, both past and present. First, we hear from my great-grandma about what Thanksgiving was like when she was growing up. Then we shift to a tradition many students know well, the start of wrestling season.
Probably there were a lot more people around the table. My parents are passed away, My siblings are far away when I had some, and I was the kid running around, and I didn't have to do any cooking or cleanup. Well, I'm sure everyone says family. All of our family is close. Nobody's having to travel from a long ways away in bad weather. And aside from family, I guess we should all be really grateful that we have a lot of food on our table, and we are all feeling very blessed.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is spending time with my family, but like whenever we have Thanksgiving, it's always consumed, like the whole break is always consumed with wrestling. So before Thanksgiving, running a lot, and especially after Thanksgiving, oh my God, it's terrible. I am thankful for a number of things. First of all, I gotta say I'm thankful for my family, especially my dad. My dad's always been in my corner for like as long as I can remember, especially since wrestling. I'm thankful for my girlfriend, just for being there, supporting me, loving me. I'm grateful for my best friends, Carly, Liliana. I'm grateful for them. And then grateful for you.
From old family customs to new school traditions, Thanksgiving reminds us what brings us together. Thanks for watching, Bulldogs. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving isn't the only celebration this month. Many students also host Friendsgiving. Here's a look at how some groups come together to share good food, good company, and maybe a few kitchen disasters.
What I'm grateful for is my friends and just all our opportunities that I've had this year. I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, and I'm grateful for the opportunities my parents gave me by coming to America. What I'm thankful for this Friendsgiving is making it this far in my accident. Friendsgiving to me means the time for friends and family to get together and eat together as one. What Friendsgiving means to me is enjoying the company that we have while eating together.
Now, depending on who you ask, it may or may not be too early for Christmas decorations, but let's find out when people around campus start turning on the holiday music and getting into that festive spirit.
For Christmas music, do you listen to it before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving?
After Thanksgiving.
After Thanksgiving?
I do it after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
All year round.
All year round?
Yeah,
Okay.
I love Michael Bublé, Mariah Carey occasionally, love
Cool.
Baby.
Cool. Ray, when do you listen to Christmas music?
I listen to Christmas music like a week after Halloween because it's just you're
Yeah.
immediately in the mood.
Respect.
At 12 a.m. on November 1st, we have Christmas music on. Christmas lights are up. We're psychotic at the Davis household.
Sweet.
I start listening to Christmas music after Thanksgiving, always, of course.
I usually listen to Christmas music after Thanksgiving.
Honestly, only at school, if I'm being honest with you.
I usually listen to it like after Thanksgiving, so I never really listened to it before.
Next, we have a story on decorating gingerbread houses. Some students keep it traditional, while others get creative. Let's see their designs and hear how they constructed their sugary masterpieces.
Hey, what's up, Bulldogs? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Andres.
And you really
And on this episode, we're gonna try to make.
a gingerbread house.
Let's hope we don't fail.
How we're gonna be taking it out? Let's see what we have. We have some gummies, and I don't know what these are called, but yeah, some icing. Check those. Oh, it's actually so cutesy. Look, That's actually so whack.
And we had to get this because there was no way we were gonna be able to build one. So now that we got our gingerbread house, let's go ahead and start decorating. All we want to do is try to is come over here and we're gonna have to do the best we can. Alright, Bulldogs. Now that we got our gingerbread all iced up and everything, get in here, cameraman. Get in here.
It actually looks decent. Más o menos,
Because I did all the work.
why are you lying? I did most of the ice.
I did most of the work.
Yours was all like looking like.
Okay, now now that we got the gingerbread house ready, it's time to put some decorations on. So can you hold that for a second? Let's go ahead and start with our little toppings. These ones are gonna go right here on top of the house. Look how beautiful. And yes, my hands are clean. My hands are clean. So let's go ahead and keep it on. Get in there, get in there. Now we're just putting on these final touches for our gingerbread house.
And that's it for our gingerbread house. Like, it's so simple but so cute. It looks so adorable. And it was so easy to make. So if you want to make this with like your best friend or your boyfriend or like, like anyone you can, and it doesn't even take that much. Like, I think it's a really cute like moment to do with someone. But yeah, and that's our end of our segment. And then yeah. Bye.
That wraps up this month's edition of Bulldog Rundown. We're taking a break in December to work on other projects, so we'll be back in January with a brand new show.
Before we sign off, Jose and I are going to take you along for a thrifting adventure, showing you where to find great deals and fun finds around Tri. Have a great break, Bulldogs.
What's up, YouTube? Today, me and Jacoby were back with another video. We're gonna do a come thrift with us. We're on our way currently to Tri. Right here we got Jacoby driving. We got special guest Lucas Trevino. And we'll hit you guys up when we're in Tri. Alright, we made a quick pit stop. Got us some Wildcat to fuel up for the day. Jacoby got himself one, Lucas got one. Oh shit. See you guys in Tri. Alright, we're outside. Our first location, we came to the Goodwill outlet here in Pasco, Washington. Let's get inside. Alright guys, we made it inside the bins. We're gonna be nice and quiet. We're gonna look around and see what we can find. Alright guys, we're done with location 1. We did not find a single thing. A lot of used underwear, group PSDs in there. Nothing we were really interested in, so we're on to location 2. Alright guys, we're at our second location of the day. One piece of retro. We're gonna go inside, see what we can find. Wow. I got my boy Jacoby looking fly out here. Ain't no Arc'teryx, we don't wear no Patagonia. Alright guys, we just made it out of location 2. So I copped a couple pair of Dickie pants. We got 3 of them. We got black, a little tan colorway, and like a dark brown. Make sure to hit up our guys here at One Piece of Retro, and now Jacoby's gonna show you his.
Alright, shout out the guys at One Piece Retro. I got this Patagonia little quarter zip for low-key a steal of $16. Not bad.
I got just the Nike. It's like a fleece.
All right, so we just made it out of location 2. We're on our way right now. Currently, we're gonna go probably get a bite to eat and stop by the mall, and we'll catch up with you guys after that. All right, guys, we are at the mall now. We're just gonna go look around. I think I need a belt. Might look at some shoes. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys in some other stores. All right, so we just picked up some Auntie Annie's. And Jacoby's gonna eat it.
I've never had before.
I got some Tim's and a belt from, what was it, Zoomies?
Something like that.
And now, wow.
I'm the special guest, and restart that, bro.